What's up guys, Tobias here and welcome to my 5th episode now of my Let's Play Ultimate Team, and we do have a really exciting episode. So first things first then, we are just going to have a look here. I do have 6 games remaining and I only do need 1 more point, and considering I am on a 10 win streak I believe now, it isn't going to be looking too hard to get myself out of this division. But first things first, I haven't made an episode of these in quite a few days, so we've still got Aubameyang and Remy up front then, being supported by Pastore in the centre attacking mid position. On the right hand side there we do have Biabiani and we do have Adler, who I got in my free pack at the start of this series, still in goal. So we do head into our first game here. As you can see, I am playing a Premiership squad. He looks very hard to come up against, and this probably was one of the hardest games I've played so far, and he was running the 5-3-2 formation, which did look like I was going to have some trouble with. 5 at the back is always hard to get goals past, but nonetheless then Biabiani here was causing problems straight from the start, and as you can see I did take the lead in the 9th minute, which is always good. A lovely cross there from I don't even know who it was. Yeah, for some reason whenever I concede a goal, it does, whenever I score a goal, sorry, it does seem as if I can't defend myself from kickoff, and as you can see there, he just absolutely ran through my defence there with Dzeko, and he did actually equalise straight after I managed to put myself in the lead. So straight after that then, Suarez there was causing me some problems. He was getting there into the box and finding him some opportunities to get on goal, which was a little bit worrying for me. And again, another nice ball there from Wilshere to Suarez, and unfortunately he does actually find the back of the net for this one. Nice finish, a nice assist in fairness. So I did go 2-1 down, and I did go into the dressing room 2-1 down, which is the first time I've been going into the dressing room losing for the first time in this episode, which is surprising considering this is my 11th game I believe. But nonetheless, just because I was losing doesn't mean I was going to relax. I was trying to go and sweat and try and bring it back, and as you can see I do that here with Aubameyang. A nice bit of turning, a nice bit of dribbling again, and this is just why you do pay the coins. That delivery there was from one of my bronze players, which I've still got on the squad. Unfortunately it didn't find the back of the net, but nonetheless when my bronze players are making deliveries like that, it is giving me a little bit of hope. So a nice jump there, I could have gone down there with Pastore, but nonetheless an absolute brilliant tackle by his centre back. So I was screaming penalty at my computer screen, even though I did know that it wasn't a penalty, but he did punish me there, not for finishing my 2 opportunities there with Diaby, and he actually did go 3-2 up in the 70th minute there to take the lead for the 2nd time in this game. But again here, I was creating myself so many opportunities and I couldn't find the back of the net, so I was really trying to go for the win. Again, Remy here, a lovely bit of dribbling, and he did put me 3-2 up in the 3-all, sorry, in the 75th minute. So as you can see here then, straight from kickoff then, I had been losing for the majority of this game, and straight from kickoff again, Aubameyang and Remy, their goals were exactly the same, just showing how great their footwork is. They're dribbling to get straight past those 2 centre-backs and managing to get me the lead there in the 77th minute, and that is how the game ended. So it did look like I was going to be losing that game, but fortunately for me, I did win that, and we did finish the game at 4-3. So because that was the final win of that league, or whatever you want to call it, division, we did get promoted, which did give me a lovely 4,000 coins to play with, and with that I did want to buster up my defence. So my first purchase here then was Sacco. He is a really good defender. For the price you pay, as you saw there, I did pay 1,900 coins, which was a really good bargain I found. And I did also buy Distin from Everton to join him alongside in the centre-back position, which did cost me 1,200 coins. So even after those 2 purchases, I still did have quite a few coins left over to buy myself a few more players. So I did go and buy a right back here, sorry, and I did actually buy Johnson simply because I wanted that little bit of pace. If you've been watching my squad builders ever since the start of FIFA 13, or if you've been watching pretty much any of my pack openings, you will know how crucial I make it clear to you guys how crucial it is to have pace in your defence, because if you get countered attack and you don't have that pace, then you're just going to get absolutely given a new bumhole basically. So if I had Johnson in the right back there, then obviously he does fit in with the chemistry, and he also does have that 87 pace, which means you'll be able to keep up with the quick strikers that I'll be coming up against, and he does only cost 2,000 coins, which is a great purchase. So the second game then we do go into, and we do come up with again another game with 5 at the back, and we do have Kone, Hernandez and Welbeck, which those 3 are kind of, well, they are 100% deadly this year on Ultimate Team. They will actually absolutely punish you if you're not careful. But fortunately for me then, I did take the lead again. Biabiani again with another header, giving me the lead for the 2nd game in the row. Biabiani, he is an absolute god. Of my 3 strikers, and I will classify Biabiani as a striker because of the amount of goals he's been putting in. But again, Pastore here, 26th minute, I do go 2-0 up, and again, that isn't his first header in this squad. It seems to be every goal he is scoring seems to be a header. But for some reason, that guy thought 2-0, that was enough for him. As you can see there, Pastore did get the man of the match, even though he had been only playing, I don't know, 32 minutes it says there. So after 32 minutes, he was 2-0 down, and he thought, nope, that was enough. and for some reason he did back out, and I don't know why. So that did give me the 12 game run in. I hadn't lost yet, 12 games in, which is pretty decent for my standards. I do go there, do quickly pop into the trade pile to relist everything, and I do go into my third and final game for this episode. And as you can see, that is an absolutely deadly squad. So we've got the likes of Marchisio, we've got Perlo, we've got Samuel. And on the talks of Samuel, he does put him in the lead in the 6th minute with a nice header from a corner there, poorly defended. And I'm going to be absolutely honest with you guys, I absolutely fell apart this game. That second goal was extremely lucky by Di Natale. It did take a lucky deflection, but this I have no excuse for. I let myself fall into the trap of allowing him to get into the position of tramping it there. I don't know what my goalkeeper was doing. Adler is just, he needs to go as soon as possible. I was 4-0 down by the 35th minute, which is absolutely shocking considering I'm on a 12-game win streak. And when I was getting into one-on-ones like that, if I can't bury them, then things were going horribly wrong. So I did start the second half, and I did tell myself I was going to pull this back. And straight after kickoff from the first half, I did actually get one back. So that was 4-1. And then he decided to do this. I didn't think there was any need for it, but it was up to him to do it. I couldn't do anything. I did put the counter-attack mode on to try and push up as many players as possible. I did go to attacking there, as you can see, to try and push up again as many players as possible. But this was the kind of thing he was wanting to do. So as soon as he did go on the attack from passing it around his back four, as you all can expect, and you know it's going to come, he found the back of the net. In fairness, 2 great saves by Adler, but Guarin there did find the back of the net with the 3rd attempt. But I did start pushing up again. I was 5-1 down. I did manage to pull another one back there with Pastore again. This time it wasn't a header, but nonetheless I did take my first ever defeat in this series at a 5-2 loss, which was disappointing because I did want to get to that 15 mark undefeated, but I am not going to complain with 12 games undefeated. So that was the final game of the episode, and I did want to buster up my defence a bit more, so I did go and buy Bedimo, as you can see here. I did go buy him for 800 coins again, which is a brilliant purchase. He does fit in the squad, he does fit in with the defence I already have, and I do go and buy Sirigu, who is probably the most underrated player on Ultimate Team. For the price he costs 1,500 coins for probably one of the best Italian goalkeepers. Obviously you got Buffon, which is the best, but I strongly believe that Sirigu is one of the best goalkeepers in the Italian league. So that is all for this episode. I hope you enjoy it. If we could smash anywhere near 800 likes, that would be absolutely awesome. I'm going to be pumping out as many of these as I can this week. I am at the England-Brazil game though this Wednesday with a bunch of other YouTubers, so I might not be able to get anything uploaded on Wednesday. But yeah, if you did enjoy this, please do leave it a like, and until my next episode, I'll speak to you guys later. Take care.